Alright, got another story for y'all. This one, this thing is getting put on blast, because he deserves it. Kain Perry. Real name, Kijuan Tucker. This nigga. Oh man, this nigga. First of all, I met him on Black Planet. That's kind of my bad right there. I should have known better, but you know what I'm saying? I give people the benefit of the doubt. I was on BP one night checking notes. I had a note from an old friend, so you know what I'm saying? I was typing him a novel back or whatever because I hadn't spoke to him in so long. And I get one of those little like flash things in the bottom corner of the screen, like you have an incoming instant message. Do you want to accept it? I accepted it, whatever. I was bored. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, dude's like, hey, what's up? I just wanted to say I like your page. I like your profile. Your pics are real pretty. What's your name? I was wondering if maybe I could get to know you. So, you know what I'm saying? I type back, you know, yeah, sure, it's whatever. What's your name? Where you from? You know what I'm saying? We start talking. At this point, I hadn't even gone to his page. So, you know what I'm saying? Really, the first thing out of his mouth was, yo, my name is Kain Perry. How could you not know me, ma? I'm like, okay, should that be, like, ringing some type of bell? Should I be, like, overjoyed at the fact that Kain Perry instant messaged me? Like, I don't know how to respond to this, so I just put, okay, question mark. Like, that doesn't really mean anything to me. Who is Kain Perry? He was like, yo, just check out my page, man. That's all I gotta say, just check out my page. So I go to his Black Planet page. Apparently, he's some kind of rapper, and I use the term loosely. And, you know what I'm saying, like, I guess that was his way of trying to impress me or make me think that he was somebody important. But anyway, so we continue the conversation. I'm really not focusing on the whole rap thing because I've been there, done it. I've dated up-and-coming rappers before. I've not dated like that, but I've gone on dates with guys that are actually in the industry before. So it's not really a big deal to me. That type of thing doesn't float my boat because the music industry is such a shady and a shifty one that, you know, it could be here today, gone tomorrow. Whatever. So we're talking, he's just like, I'm saying, Ma, what do you think about my music? You know, and I keep changing the direction of the conversation, whatever. So we end up talking mad long for like several hours. And he was like, here's my phone number. If you ever want to talk, you know what I'm saying, just hit me up. It's no problem. I'll be here for you. So take his number, put it in my phone. Like 3 days later, I think I sent him a text message because I was bored. Like, yo, what's up? This is Nicole. Do you remember me? He was like, yeah, of course I remember you. You're such and such from Black Planet. I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's what's up. How you doing? Whatever, we have a little conversation. I was at work the whole day. I was at work. We were instant messaging on AIM, and he was texting me back and forth and all that. So, you know, that was kind of cool. You know, he was definitely catering to the sensitive side of a female's needs or whatever. So, you know, I gave him a couple cool points for that. So I get home one night, and we're having this long-ass conversation, and of course the conversation turns to sex. And how many partners have I had, and how soon do I wait before I have sex with someone, and all this and all that. And I'm thinking it's just curiosity, so I'm answering it truthfully, and he's answering the questions as well. So whatever, I ain't really thinking nothing of it. So, you know, a couple more days go by, and he sends me a text message out the blue, like, yo, you know what I'm saying, Ma? I don't play games, so if you're not really trying to hook up with a brother, then I'm saying just let me know, and I'll stop wasting my time, and blah, 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 and this, that, and the third. And I had no idea where it was coming from, so I just ignored it. You know what I'm saying? Then he sent me a message on AIM, like, yo, I see you signed on AIM. Yo, what the fuck are you doing? You ignoring a nigga now? Blah, blah. And I should have known then that a motherfucker was crazy. But for some reason, I took it as, like, okay, maybe I offended him by not responding, whatever. So I responded to him on AIM, like, yo, I'm at work. Can't really be on the phone right now. And I can't really text message. I mean, I can't really instant message because there's a lot of work going on. So whatever. He asked me to come see him that night. That was one of the nights I wasn't getting off till like 12 o'clock in the morning. And he was like, yeah, you need to come see me. I was like, well, you know, I don't get off till 12 a.m. And then I got to be back here at 9 a.m. the next morning. He's like, well, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be my lady, then you're going to have to sacrifice money for your man from time to time. Now that right there, I really didn't know what to say to it because we go from like chit-chatting on the phone and text messaging and aiming every now and then to all of a sudden if he's going to be my man. So I just kind of ignored the comment. He was like, you heard what I said, right? He was like, I'm saying I'm giving you the chance to be my lady. You don't want to fuck it up over some money, right? So I had to shut him down right there. Like, listen, sweetheart, you don't pay my bills. You don't put food on my table. And you're not putting clothes on my back. Therefore, money will come before you at all times. All times. Whether you're my man or not. If you're not taking care of me, If you're not providing me with everything that I need so that I don't have to worry about money, money will always come before you. We got into a little argument over that. For some reason, he couldn't understand that there's a female out there that, you know what I'm saying, is actually about her bread and don't have time to just sit and play around and wait for a nigga to hand her everything. So whatever. He ain't talked to me for like 3 days. Then he texted me again. He's like, yo, Ma, I'm saying, just come through. I want to talk to you. I'm sorry about what I said to you before, blah, blah, whatever. So I go over his house one night, and we're sitting there. First of all, he's cocky as shit. He looks like fucking Black Hershey Ant. I'll put a link to his MySpace profile, over there. No, I'm lying. Over there. I'll put a link to his MySpace profile. But anyway, the nigga looks like a little Black Hershey Ant. That's number one. Number two, he's cocky as hell for no reason. The nigga wore the same clothes for about 3 days in a row. He got fucked up ass sneakers. He lives in a dirty ass fucking house with 2 other niggas. Like, seriously? Anyway, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. But, basically he tries to get in my pants. And I could tell he was getting a little offended, trying to, you know what I'm saying? He was asking me, like, I'm saying, you ain't gotta be scared to touch me. And I was looking at him like, I'm not scared to touch you. Like, really? Like, when I was there, there was no fire. There was no chemistry. There was no bells and whistles, no angels harmonizing. There was none of that. No fireworks, nothing. There was barely even, like, a fizzle pop. There was nothing. I felt absolutely nothing. And I was just, like, from the time I got there to the time I left, like, I was just concentrating on what I was going to say to not offend him so that, you know, I can make a hasty exit. So anyway, he's being all cocky and conceited, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know you want to fuck me. I don't know why you trying to act like that. Blah, blah, you acting all stuck up and this, that, and the third. And I'm steady shutting him down. Now, like, one of the walls in his room, it's, like, separated from the living room, but it's separated with a sheet. So his homeboys was on the other side, and I guess he was feeling some type of way because they was listening to him. But whatever. Anyway, eventually I got tired of it, and I was like, you know what? I have to go. Whatever. It's getting late. Oh, I'm saying you just got here. You gonna act all stank and stuck up like that if I'd have known you was a sedity bitch. Blah, 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 this, that, and the third. So anyway, that right there cut the cake. I was not feeling him anymore. I was like, that's it. It's dead. Like, I have nothing else for you, dude. So he texted me, like, that same night, asking me when was the next time I was coming over, and I was like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? He texted me like 2 days later, asking me when I was like, I'm not. He was like, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You ugly anyway, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I'm so ugly that you tried to fuck me for how long now? I'm so ugly that you was trying to holler for how long now? He was like, nah, I wasn't trying to fuck you. I was just gonna pull my dick out and wait for you to suck it and then play you out. So my response to him was, obviously, you know what I'm saying, you got some weak ass game because you couldn't even accomplish that right there. Nah, whatever, you just the ugly bald head bitch, you just mad because I didn't want your ass and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking like, okay, where's all this coming from? Like, I'm an ugly bald head bitch all of a sudden. Yet when I was sitting in front of your face, I was all cute and you got the prettiest eyes and you're such a pretty female and I want to treat you like a queen and this, that, and the third. He didn't start catching feelings and getting all aggy until I played his ass out in front of his homeboys and continued to play him out. Apparently, Kain Perry, aka Kijuan Tucker, is used to females dropping their panties for him just because he's a rapper. And I still use the term loosely. I'm not one of them females. I'm 24 years old. I got my own money, got my own shit. I take care of myself. Why would I drop my panties for you? And then the nigga had the nerve to actually come out his face and say, and I quote, "You must think you a dime or something. You're not that cute to be holding pussy away from anybody." Now, just a quick comment on that. I don't care if I was a negative 20. It's my pussy. I could do what I want with it. If I feel like you're not worth my pussy, I'm not giving it to you. I don't have to be a dime to be picky about who I want to fuck and lay up with. You were not one of the niggas that I wanted to fuck and lay up with. I don't care if I'm a dime or not. And personally, I am a dime, sweetheart. I don't care what you, Kain Perry, Kijuan Tucker, or whatever your name is for the day has to say about that. I know I look good. And you knew it too, sweetheart. That's why you was so quick to sniff up on my ass and try to get me to give you some. But it wasn't going down. Because you know what? You're not worth me, boo-boo. You're not. Half these niggas out there are not worth me. So if I do choose to mess around with you or do anything with you, and if you are one of the lucky few that has had the pleasure of being with me in a sexual way, thank your lucky stars. Because it doesn't happen for everybody. And it's definitely not happening for a whack-ass nigga like Kain Perry, aka Kijuan Tucker. Seriously, nigga, it's 2008. You need to step your game up. Because if you really thought I was ugly, the fact still remains that you couldn't get an ugly chick to fuck you. And that's what you're salty about. It's okay, though. Don't cry. There's plenty of other easy bitches out there for you to fuck. I'm just not one of them. Sorry.